Cristiano Ronaldo. A name synonymous with goals, glory, and a relentless pursuit of excellence. His journey through the world of football has been nothing short of extraordinary, marked by countless moments of brilliance and an unyielding desire to be the best. From his early days as a promising young talent to his status as a global icon, Ronaldo's story is one of dedication, hard work, and an insatiable hunger for success. His legend has been meticulously crafted on the grand stage of the European Championships, a tournament he has graced with his presence time and time again. Each appearance has added a new layer to his already impressive legacy, showcasing his ability to perform at the highest level when it matters most. The European Championships have been a canvas on which Ronaldo has painted some of his most memorable masterpieces, leaving fans and critics alike in awe of his talent. From his youthful exuberance in 2004 to his triumphant captaincy in 2016, Ronaldo has etched his name into the annals of European Championship history. In 2004, a young Ronaldo burst onto the scene, displaying flashes of brilliance that hinted at the greatness to come. Fast forward to 2016, and he led his nation to glory, lifting the trophy as captain and cementing his place as one of the all-time greats. His journey through the European Championships is a testament to his growth as a player and a leader. He holds the record for most goals scored, most appearances, and most importantly, he has inspired a generation with his unwavering commitment to the beautiful game. Ronaldo's ability to consistently find the back of the net in the European Championships is a reflection of his incredible skill and determination. His record-breaking achievements have set a new standard for future generations, and his influence extends far beyond the pitch. Young footballers around the world look up to him as a role model, aspiring to emulate his success and dedication. And most importantly, he has inspired a generation with his unwavering commitment to the beautiful game. His impact on the sport is immeasurable, as he has motivated countless young players to pursue their dreams and strive for greatness. Ronaldo's journey from a small island in Portugal to the pinnacle of world football serves as a powerful reminder that with hard work, determination and a relentless pursuit of excellence, anything is possible. His story is one of inspiration, and his legacy will continue to inspire future generations for years to come. As the sun began to set on his illustrious international career, the 2024 European Championship represented a final opportunity for Ronaldo to add another chapter to his storied legacy. This tournament was more than just another competition. It was a chance for Ronaldo to leave an indelible mark on the sport he loves. The anticipation was palpable, as fans and pundits alike wondered if he could once again rise to the occasion and deliver a performance for the ages. The stage was set for one last hurrah, and Ronaldo was ready to give it his all. The weight of expectation was immense, but Ronaldo, a man who thrives under pressure, embraced the challenge with his trademark determination. Throughout his career, he has faced numerous obstacles and setbacks, but his resilience and mental fortitude have always seen him through. The 2024 European Championship was no different, as Ronaldo faced the pressure head-on, determined to make the most of this final opportunity. His unwavering focus and commitment to excellence were on full display, as he once again proved why he is considered one of the greatest players of all time. Little did anyone know this tournament would be a poignant farewell to a player who has defined an era. As the final whistle blew and the dust settled, it became clear that this was the end of an era. Ronaldo's contributions to the European Championships and to the sport of football as a whole are immeasurable. His legacy is one of greatness, and his impact will be felt for generations to come. As he bid farewell to the international stage, fans around the world were left with a sense of gratitude and admiration for a player who has given so much to the beautiful game. The European Championships will forever be synonymous with the name Cristiano Ronaldo, a true legend of the sport. The 2024 European Championship, however, painted a different picture. It was a tournament where the goals, which had flowed so effortlessly throughout his career, seemed elusive. The Portuguese talisman found himself tightly marked, his every move anticipated by astute defenders. He toiled tirelessly, his frustration evident with each passing game. The goals, his constant companions, remained absent. 4 matches passed, and still the net refused to bulge. The whispers began to circulate, questioning whether age had finally caught up with the seemingly ageless wonder. Doubts crept in, but Ronaldo, a man fueled by adversity, refused to let them take hold. He knew his moment would come, and he continued to fight with the heart of a lion. The tension reached its peak in the round of 16 clash against Slovenia. Portugal, needing a spark to ignite their campaign, were awarded a penalty. All eyes turned to Ronaldo, the man who'd converted countless penalties with ice-cold composure. The weight of a nation rested on his shoulders. As he stepped up to take the penalty, time seemed to stand still. The stadium held its breath. Ronaldo struck the ball cleanly, but Jan Oblak, Slovenia's imposing goalkeeper, guessed correctly. He dove to his right, his outstretched hand denying Ronaldo what would have been a moment of redemption. The crowd erupted in a collective gasp as the ball cannoned off the crossbar and away to safety. Tears of a champion, reflections of a legend. The miss seemed to take the wind out of Portugal's sails. Ronaldo, his face etched with disappointment, cut a disconsolate figure as the reality of the situation sunk in. The stadium, once roaring with anticipation, fell into a hushed silence. Fans held their breath, hoping for a miracle that never came. The weight of the moment was palpable, not just for Ronaldo, but for every supporter who had pinned their hopes on his shoulders. The cameras zoomed in on his face, capturing the raw emotion of a champion who had tasted defeat on the biggest stage. It was a moment that transcended the sport, a universal display of human vulnerability and resilience. The world watched as Ronaldo, a symbol of strength and determination, showed a side rarely seen by the public. His tears were not just for the missed opportunity, but for the journey, the sacrifices, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. Tears welled up in his eyes, a testament to the passion and commitment he had poured into every minute of his illustrious career. Each drop represented countless hours of training, the highs of victory and the lows of defeat. It was a poignant reminder that even the greatest athletes are human, driven by the same emotions and dreams as everyone else. The crowd, witnessing this raw display of emotion, felt a deep connection to their hero, understanding the magnitude of what he had given to the sport. In the aftermath of the match, Ronaldo's words resonated around the world. He addressed the media with a composed yet heartfelt demeanor, his voice carrying the weight of his experiences. He spoke not just as a player, but as a leader, a mentor, and an icon. His message was clear. The journey was as important as the destination, and every setback was a stepping stone to greater achievements. His words inspired not just his teammates, but millions of aspiring athletes who looked up to him. He spoke candidly about his future, confirming that this would be his last dance at the European Championships. It was a bittersweet moment, marking the end of an era. Ronaldo reflected on his career with a sense of fulfillment, knowing he had given his all. He acknowledged the challenges, the triumphs, and the lessons learned along the way. His announcement was met with a mix of sadness and admiration, as fans grappled with the reality of saying goodbye to a legend. He spoke of his pride in representing his country, his gratitude for the unwavering support of the fans, and his desire to end his international career on his own terms. Ronaldo's words were a testament to his character, highlighting his humility and appreciation for those who had stood by him. He expressed a deep sense of honor in wearing the national jersey and a commitment to continue contributing to the sport in new ways. His legacy, he assured, would live on through the next generation of players he had inspired. Ronaldo's announcement, though not entirely unexpected, sent ripples through the football community. Fans and pundits alike had speculated about this moment for months, if not years. The whispers had grown louder with each passing season, each injury, and each moment of brilliance that seemed to defy the inevitable march of time. Yet when the moment finally arrived, it carried with it a sense of finality that was hard to ignore. It was as if the entire football world paused to take a collective breath, acknowledging the end of an era. It marked the end of an era, a chapter in the annals of football history that had been written with sweat, skill, and an unyielding passion for the game. The closing chapter of a story that had captivated football fans for over 2 decades. The European Championships, a tournament he had graced with such distinction, would no longer bear witness to his brilliance. His performances in this prestigious competition had been nothing short of legendary, creating moments that would be etched in the memories of fans forever. From his early days as a prodigious talent to his later years as a seasoned veteran, Ronaldo's journey through the European Championships had been a testament to his enduring greatness. His goals, his leadership, and his sheer presence on the pitch had elevated the tournament to new heights. But now, the European Championships would no longer bear witness to his brilliance. The stadiums that had echoed with the chants of his name would fall silent. The fans who had cheered his every move would have to find new heroes to idolize. Despite the disappointment of the tournament, where his team fell short of their ultimate goal, Ronaldo's head remained held high. He had faced setbacks before, and each time he had risen stronger, more determined than ever. As he walked off the pitch for the final time, there was a sense of closure. He knew he had given his all, leaving everything on the pitch for his country. Every drop of sweat, every ounce of effort had been poured into his performances. He knew he had given his all, leaving everything on the pitch for his country. His dedication and commitment had never wavered, even in the face of adversity, leaving everything on the pitch for his country. The fire that had burned so brightly throughout his career was still there, but it was tempered by a sense of peace and acceptance. He had achieved so much, and now it was time to step aside. The fire that had burned so brightly throughout his career was still there, but it was tempered by a sense of peace and acceptance. He had given his heart and soul to the game, and now it was time to embrace a new chapter. But it was tempered by a sense of peace and acceptance. He was ready to embrace the next chapter, to explore new opportunities and challenges that lay ahead. He was ready to embrace the next chapter, to pass the torch to the next generation. The young talents who had looked up to him, who had been inspired by his journey, would now have the chance to create their own legacies, to pass the torch to the next generation. As he looked back on his illustrious career, there was a sense of fulfillment. He had achieved greatness, and now it was time to watch others rise to the occasion, to carry the mantle forward.